Good day, grade 3 pupils. Welcome to our lesson for English 3, Quarter 1, Week 6, Day 3. Our topic for today is reading high-frequency words and procedural texts. Objectives. At the end of the lesson, the learners will be able to read high-frequency words accurately through oral reading and written assessments. Use content-specific vocabulary, including basic science terminologies accurately and appropriately in both oral and written contexts. Recognize discourse markers. Example, first, then, next, in texts that follow procedural structures. Write responses that express their opinions or reactions to a given topic. Example, noting significant details from informational texts. Activating prior knowledge. Do you and your siblings have any favorite activities? How do you usually prepare for a fun day together? Have you ever worked on a project or task with your siblings? How did you plan it? Lesson purpose or intention. Today, our lesson is packed with exciting activities to help you become better even readers and writers, especially when it comes to understanding science. You will practice identifying and reading high-frequency words. These are words we see often which help us understand stories and instructions better. Next, you will learn to use vocabulary-specific words in relation to science. This means that you will learn new words that scientists use, like photosynthesis and soil, to describe the natural world around us. Lesson language. Today, we will read a story about the science of planting seeds. Before we start reading, let's unlock some important words found in the story. I will show you some pictures and let's find out what their names are. Pots are small containers used for growing plants. Weeds are unwanted plants that look like grass that grow in a garden and take nutrients from the plants you want to grow. Sprout. It is the first small leaf that comes out from seeds when they start to grow into plants. Watering can. It is a container with a spout used for pouring water on plants. Photosynthesis is the process by which plants make their food using sunlight, water, and air. Now that you already know these words, let's read the story and see how these words are used. Are you ready? Let's begin. Reading the key ideas then. Do you still remember the story about Emma, a student who loves to learn math and science? Today, we will discover other things that Emma loves to do. Listen attentively as I read the story carefully. Take note of the discourse markers used and the important details in the story. The science of planting seeds. Emma and her brother Max are going to learn how to plant seeds in their garden. They have all their materials ready: seeds, soil, water, and small pots. First, they pull out the weeds from the garden bed. It's important to keep the soil clean so that the new plants can grow better. Next, they fill the pots with soil and make small holes in the soil. Both Emma and Max try to make the holes the same size to ensure the seeds will grow well. Then, they place one seed into each hole and cover it lightly with soil. Together, Emma and Max carry the watering can and gently water the seeds. It's important to water the seeds regularly, but never too much, or they might rot in their place from being too wet. Finally, they place the pots in a sunny spot where the seeds can grow plenty of sunlight. Sunlight is crucial for photosynthesis, the process plants use to make their food. After a few weeks, they see the first sprouts coming up. Emma and Max feel proud of their work and try to take good care of their plants every day. They learn that with proper care and patience, they can grow beautiful plants together. Let's answer the following questions. Number 1. What materials did Emma and Max have ready for planting? Correct. Seed, soil, water, and small pots. Number 2. What did Emma and Max do first in their garden? Very good. They pulled out the weeds from the garden bed. Number 3. Where did Emma and Max place the pots after watering the seeds? That's right. In a sunny spot where the seeds can get plenty of sunlight. Number 4. What can you infer about Emma and Max's feelings when they saw the first sprouts coming up? Good. They felt proud and happy about their work. Number 5. How would you explain the importance of sunlight for the seeds to a friend? Great. Sunlight is important because it helps plants make their own food through a process called photosynthesis. For number 6, if you were planting seeds, what step would you take to make sure they grow well based on what Emma and Max did? That's right. I would remove the weeds, fill pots with soil, make holes of the same size, plant the seeds, cover them with soil, water them gently, and place the pots in a sunny spot. Developing understanding of the key idea stem. Now, let's write the important parts of the story. Let's start with this question. What did Emma and Max plan to do? The answer is they plan to plant seeds in their garden. What materials did they need for planting seeds? The answer is seed, soil, water, and small pots. What did they do first, next, then, and last? The answers are: first, they pulled out the weeds from the garden bed. Next, they filled the pots with soil and made small holes. Then, they placed one seed in each hole, covered them with soil and watered them. Last, they placed the pots in a sunny spot and waited for the seeds to grow. What is the story mainly about? That's right. The story is about how Emma and Max planted seeds and learned to take care of them properly. What do we need to know about planting seeds? The answers are: keep the soil clean by removing weeds, use the right materials, seeds, soil, water, and pots. Make holes the same size for planting. Water the seeds gently and not too much. Place the pots in a sunny area for sunlight. Be patient and care for the plants daily. Deepening understanding of the key ideas then. Let us read the steps on how Emma and Max plant seeds. First, they pull out the weeds from the garden beds. Next, they fill the pots with soil and make small holes in the soil. Then, place one seed into each hole and cover it lightly. Finally, place the pots in a sunny spot where the seeds can get plenty of sunlight. Look at how these sentences are presented. What have you noticed? Correct. We use the discourse words first, next, then, and finally or last to follow the step-by-step procedure on doing something such as planting seeds. Now, let us think deeply about the story of Emma and Max planting seeds. Find a partner, answer the following prompt. Think about your answer and write down your ideas on your notebook and share your answers when you are done. Number 1. Imagine you are Emma or Max. Write about a problem you face while planting seeds and how you solve it. Number 2. Describe what you would do differently if you were planting seeds with Emma and Max. Number 3. Why is sunlight important for plants during photosynthesis? Write about how sunlight helps plant grow. Now, let's share our ideas. Wonderful thoughts, everyone, making generalization and abstractions. For reflection, I learned in today's lessons that blank. I realized that discourse markers like first, next, and finally help me blank. I discovered that sunlight is important to plants because blank. For evaluation, read the story. The Science of Making a Volcano. Anika and Miko decided to create a model volcano. They gathered baking soda, vinegar, red food coloring, and a small container. First, they put the baking soda in the container. Then, they added a few drops of red food coloring. Finally, they poured in the vinegar and watched the eruption. Answer the activity. Here are the correct answers. For remediation, describe the steps you would take to clean your room and explain why is it important to follow these steps. Share your answer with the class. Great job today, everyone! You listened well, shared your thoughts, and work hard. Keep up the good work. Always remember to read, learn, and have fun. See you next time.